Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope that you were able to tune in to Brother Josh's message yesterday, and also hope that you've been keeping up with our daily readings. It's a new week, and our new reading list is posted on our Facebook page, so you can find it there. Or if you need it, reach out to us, and we will send it to you one way or another. But we have a new week of reading, and our reading for this Monday morning is First Chronicles 29. If you remember last Friday, we read First Chronicles 28, and we were talking about David's reign coming to an end and how he would not get to build the temple in Israel, but his son Solomon would build it. And so today in our reading, that's actually what we find, that David's rule ends and Solomon comes into kingship, and he goes on to build the temple, and he is anointed. And in this chapter of First Chronicles 29, we find a few different lessons that we can learn from David as his reign comes to an end. And one of those is that we may not always see results in our work, but God is faithful to reward our faithful work. See, David had been ruling for 40 years, and he had been a good king of Israel, and he had put all these resources and assets together to build this temple, but David never got to see this work completed. But because of who his God was, because who he believed the Lord was, he trusted that this work that he had spent all this time building up for, that even though he didn't get to do it, that it would be completed because God is faithful. And out of that, we even see David praying for Solomon as Solomon takes over and as Solomon is going to take on building this temple, that he's not bitter, he's not angry that he didn't get to finish this work, but he's excited that God is going to use his son to finish a work that he started. Because God is faithful when we are faithful in our work for him. And we need to pray for those who are going to come after us and those who are going to pick up where we left off. We may not see the results, but the seeds we planted may come to harvest through someone else's work. So we need to be in prayer for those. Another thing we see is that God is ultimately the provider of everything. David, in referencing building this temple, says, God, how can we build this great temple for you when it's you who've provided all these resources to us? Ultimately, David was saying, God, you have given us all of these things, and because of everything you've given us, we will be good stewards, and we will use this to build a temple, a place for your spirit to dwell. And so I hope that you're able to check in with this reading this morning, First Chronicles 29. I hope you're able to see some other things in here that can apply to your life and that can encourage you in your walk with Christ. And I hope your week gets off to a great start with this Monday reading. I hope you don't fall behind, but stay caught up with First Chronicles 29. I hope you have a great day. Know that we love you and we're praying for you, and I will see you tomorrow.